key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this bunch. But if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
And now the starting line for Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Cel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now.
Francisco Lindor is in to start the Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to him, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's the day we're going to win a game. And when he throws, and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Now in the box, Ted Williams. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Revere is under it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third, center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ball one.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. Just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fourth.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there. Just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games is see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see as this game progresses how the shadows are going to affect it.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. 1-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything faster than that, he's got him off balance now.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. First delivery to him on the way. Ryan Sandberg stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Revere rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Another 0-2 home. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So digging in now, Lenny DeCosta. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor gloves it. Throw to first. Not in time as the run is across to score.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping up now, Aaron Altair. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a hole between first and second.
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Here it comes on 3-0. Fastball too high, ball four. Into the box now, Brooks Robinson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Surhoff will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Standing in, Jose Ramirez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, right fielder, B.J. Surhoff.
Striding in, B.J. Surhoff. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over .350 entering play. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the .320 mark. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Line towards center field. DaCosta is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ramirez.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Ben Revere. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here it comes on 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mantle is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Royals leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Aerial view of downtown.
Number 35.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eric Hosmer is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is under it. 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. At the plate, number 11. He stands in for the first time in this one. And that's taken for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a looper to left. Revere over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Striding in once again, Mark McGuire. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And a rather easy first out.
Center fielder number 4.
Digging in to try it again. Lenny DaCosta. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
That's just really good hitting. Look, I like the decision. 3-2 changeup. Most guys are not going to hit that ball. He located and made his pitch, but he just got beat by a good hitter.
Mantle has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Designated hitter, Aaron Altair.
Aaron Altair is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Williams.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
DaCosta will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number one.
Next for the Orioles.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Here's big Aaron Judd. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hanley Ramirez.
Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Wilson Ramos is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
To second for 1.
Up next for the Royals.
Here's Ben Revere. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Mark McGuire is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Surhoff moves over, and the inning is over. Royal striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
He had been straight dealing. 12 hitters had retired in a row before that base hit. Now he's in the stretch, and we'll see if he's able to regroup and get right back in that groove again.
Into the box now, B.J. Surhoff, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A line shot to third base. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. Ramirez relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in, Lenny DaCosta, 2-for-2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Yoenis Cespedes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Aaron Altair waits on deck. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first. Digging in once again, Aaron Altair.
Designated hitter.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Surhoff is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number
now at the
16.
plate, Brooks Robinson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, 13. Got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it, just couldn't come up with it.
Hanley Ramirez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he pops him up back behind second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, number 11. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Standing in now, Ted Williams. And this one's in the dirt. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Wilson Ramos.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Really good at bat here. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side. That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ben Revere is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And that'll be a base hit for Revere.
Well, he's had a heck of a day. Right there, that base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 in the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
In now, Ryan Sandberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Another try at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready once again, Mark McGuire. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Julio Teheran takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Lenny DaCosta. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. The runner scores from second. Sandberg rounds the corner and is headed home, and he will score as well. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mantle going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Mantle. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Cespedes is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. DaCosta looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Oh, man. That can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Sandberg takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. B.J. Surhoff, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Ready for another chance? Aaron Altair, a hit in 2 tries so far. Jerry's Familia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit. And they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. Hanley Ramirez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Catcher.
Wilson Ramos is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Sent out to straightaway center field. Mantle is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And the throw in gets away from him. Here's Ben Revere. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Sandberg.
And foul. Here's the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
The batter, first baseman.
Mark McGuire is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Surhoff has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.